Good morning. Today I'm making some cinnamon rolls. They actually taste like homemade. What I'm using is the Pillsbury Hot Roll mix. And the recipe for the cinnamon rolls are here on the side. Very good recipe. Okay, so what I've done already, I've mixed the flour packet that's in there along with the yeast packet. And I had already started before I decided to do this. So here's the yeast packet. And the flour was just in a plastic bag. And so they tell you to go ahead and spray um, a 13 by 9 inch baking pan with non-stick cooking spray. And I've already done that. So you mix your flour in that packet with 3 tablespoons of sugar. You stir that, and then you mix in a cup of water, 3 tablespoons of butter, and 1 egg. And that's what I'm going to do here in a minute. Okay, so I've kneaded this for 5 minutes, and it says to put back in this and cover it. So I'm going to cover it with my towels here. We're going to cover this for 5 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, guys, so now we're going to make our cinnamon filling. For this, we're going to use, and there's my timer, we're going to use a cup of firmly packed brown sugar, a third of a cup of all-purpose flour, a half a cup of softened butter, and that's the entire stick. And a tablespoon and a half of cinnamon. So we're just going to mix this all together. I don't want to bore you mixing this. I'll be back when I'm finished. Here's what the mixture looks like when it's finished. Here's the dough after the 5 minutes. So now what you're going to do is roll the dough into a rectangle. Okay, I'm going to take and roll it out. It tells you it needs to be 15 by 10 inches. Now I'm not going to be so accurate as to get no measuring utensil and all that. I'm just going to roll it out until I think that it's at the length that I need it. All right. Okay, now we're going to begin to spread this over it. Now, when mixing this, they said to use a fork, and I didn't. And I'm not sure if that would have made a difference. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a fork and see what it'll do now. Because this is... I think what the fork would have done is made it a little more finer, I guess. But it's okay. We're going to work with it. But we want to spread this out throughout the whole thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it on there and use my hands. And when I get finished with this, I'll come back and show you what it looks like. I don't want to bore you with all this extra stuff that I'm doing here. Okay, I deviated from the recipe. Here I have 2 tablespoons of softened butter, 2 tablespoons of softened cream cheese. I put the tablespoon of milk. It said half and half. I didn't have half and half. And I put the 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Just because I didn't want to pull out my mixture and I wanted this to soften up. So now we're going to add our 3/4 cups of powdered sugar. And here's what it looks like. This is the consistency of it. And you just smooth this on there when it's warm. And it doesn't look like a lot, but it's plenty. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. So here they are. I'm getting ready to put them in the oven and bake them on 375 for 20 minutes. So I'll come back and show you what they look like. Okay, so here our cinnamon rolls done. They did rise completely. I was afraid they wouldn't at one time, but they did. So now they're out of the oven, and so we're gonna go ahead and put our frosting on them. And what it'll do, even though it may melt as they cool down, the frosting will actually adhere to them. My little knots are down here, y'all. They did pretty good. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The recipe say 3/4 cups of confectioner sugar. I actually use a little more than that because I like a little more icing on mine. So when you have those recipes and they tell you what to do, if you're a cook, you're a beginner, you may want to follow the directions to a T. But if you're an old cook or baker, you can just switch those little recipes up however you see fit, you know. But anyway, when you first start and you want everything to come out right, you do it just like they say. I've been there, but we're going to use all of this. They're still warm though. I'm just going to let them sit. And if I'm not running too late, when I get ready to pull one from out of here, because this is going to be my breakfast today, I usually have a veggie fruit smoothie, but I'm going to have one of these today with a lot of water, and I'm going to skip lunch. So that's how I have to do. Or get a salad, a side salad or something from Wendy's. Okay, but here are the completed, oh goodness, the completed cinnamon rolls. Enjoy your Wednesday. Make someone smile today. And I'm going to give you another shot of them. And here they are. It's the Pillsbury Hot Roll mix. Found on the same aisle as your bakery products in the stores. And here it is, the Pillsbury Hot Roll mix. All you need to do is follow the directions. And there you go. Enjoy your day. Yeah, here go the cinnamon rolls completed. And there's my share for work. Have a good day.